I'm reading a book right now, basically about breakthroughs, right? And for us as humans, we always like to focus on the things that aren't going well for us, right? Oh, so-and-so had a better opportunity, or they had, they were further along than we were. And I've been working so hard, but I can't get these breaks. And then when we do get the breaks, we conveniently forget all about them. We're like, oh no, that wasn't such a big deal. Oh, that $1 million contract? No, that was small. I had to fight for it or whatever. The theory kind of, or the theme throughout this whole book is that nothing comes on the first try. There's not a single person that he writes about, or even that I've ever read about, who woke up one morning and was like, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a multi-million-dollar business. And then just made a multi-million-dollar business. They went through and they used the experiences, as you were talking about, they used their life experience. They took a little bit of what they knew and then put it into what they were interested in and built it, and then it failed, and then they built it again. I mean, Amazon is a perfect example. Every single person in the business industry wrote about Amazon in 96, 97, 98 and said it was going to fail. Every single person. There's not a single magazine article out there that said this was a successful business. And Amazon, as we all know, is, they're doing okay.
Doing all right.
So, but it's the trial and error, and it's the finding what's going to work for you, and then moving backwards, and then finding again what's going to work for you. And you've done this how many times?
No, Square Quill's failed 3 times.
Yeah, just Square Quill.
Yeah, just that company. Just that company. The programming found catastrophic failure. We had to completely trash the whole thing and start completely over.
Yeah,
3 times.
Yeah.
That company's doing well. It's profitable. It's in the black. It's doing great.
Yeah.
If I were to keel over tomorrow, the company would continue on and move on. It's a profitable company. It's past needing, the founder's information every second of every day.
Right.
That's a success now.
Yeah.
But good God, how many times I failed? I can't tell you how many times I pissed off a customer because I said something. They thought it was something else. They're like, why does the software do this? I'm like, well, not yet. It doesn't. Well, why not? I'm like, I'm trying here.
This is why we take you off phone calls now.
Well, now I'm just telling the truth. It doesn't do that yet.
Yeah.
What? I can't help you. It's going to get there.
Yeah.
With this, the fear of failing, for the longest time, people asked me where I found my sales team. A lot of the sales team that I have on here, I met through friends and talked to them and hung out with them privately before I offered them a job.
Yeah.
Very rarely did anybody come in with a resume.
Yeah.
Because they had to be social. They had to sell themselves. If I were to go rebuild my sales team, I'm not going to lie. I think I'd go downtown to the bars.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd go find the guy that's not afraid to go up to a girl and say hi.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to fail. He's not afraid to stick his neck out there. And who knows what could come with that opportunity.
Yeah.
The people that are at home going, oh, I couldn't possibly do that. You're not for sales. That's not your world.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not the position I'm looking for right now.
Right.
Same with if you see a pack of girls going, they're all dressed up to the nines, whatnot, and there's one girl that's a little louder, has no problem saying, oh, I screwed up, oh, I almost fell over, and laughs at herself and keeps going. That's the person that's comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah.
That's the person I want on my sales team.
Yeah.
You can't teach that stuff.